now it's time for us to eventually link our blockchain with the front end of our application. And for you to do this, you need two things. The first thing is your smart contract address after you have deployed it. And also you need your ABI, application binary interface. Actually, for you to link up your smart contracts after you have deployed to your front end, you need the ABI. That is what the front end will be using to interact with your smart contract together with the address. That is very, very important. And let us go ahead to get the API. To get the API, all you just need to do is just to come to this blockchain folder that we're using to write our smart contracts. Then when you open, before we actually have only this modules folder, but now we have the deployment folder. You can see that it automatically creates that for us. And then we have the artifacts. So when you open this artifact folder, you see the ABI. This is ABI. The first one is the JSON. It doesn't have so much, but this second one has the details you need. You can see the ABI is actually like a compilation of your code. You can see shipment ID, the receiver. So you don't need to disturb yourself too much with this. So this is what we actually need to link up our application to the front end to our front. So you can see the ABI is from here to this particular point, and that is what you are going to be needing together with this address that I told you to keep somewhere the other time, so that in case you close your terminal, you still have access to it. So now that we have been able to do that, we just go right into so let's just copy this. Let's just copy the element of the array. So once you copy the element of the array, that is what you actually need. So then you come to the front end of your application. This is your front end. And then you can create let's create a folder, just like we have components, we have app. Let's just create a folder called contracts. So just to denote our smart contracts. So inside this contract, let's create a file to store the information we are going to be needing to link our application to the front end. Supplies chain.json. So for this, we are going to be needing, let me just keep this open, just reduce this a bit. For this, we are going to be having JSON. We are going to be having address. Then we put the address of our smart contracts. Also, we are going to be having as a JSON file our ABI, which will be an array. So don't forget, we have copied the element of that array from the smart contract. We'll just paste it. So we just paste the contents of our ABI. This is it. Don't forget where we copied it from the artifacts folder. From the artifacts, so the ignition, deployment, artifacts, then you'll see it right here. Right, so now you are there. So you just now need the address too. So this is the address. Your address might not be exactly the same as mine, so just use your own address. So once you put it in, then you should be good to go. So you can just save it, and then you're right. It's now time for you to link up your smart contracts to your front end using all this information. So, and for us to do that, we are going to be using React context.